like some sort of secret workshop.
Truly, perhaps we ought to take a look.
We ought not lose sight of our guide. Indeed, you are correct.
Alright, let's follow this Malcolm.
How are we to get through this door?
Over here. Come look.
Heavens above!
That's a lot of books.
Isn't it amazing? And I found it. Me.
'Tis quite a find indeed. Is this some manner of archive? Why, I've ne'er seen so many books. This collection must be worth a fortune. 'Tis a veritable treasure trove of wisdom. Might I ask that you not share the existence of this place with others? We cannot allow the knowledge accumulated here. We ought to entrust its care to someone worthy, someone who can appreciate it. As for you, Malcolm, I forbid you from telling anyone else.
Oh, but...
However, in exchange for your silence, you may come and go as you please. Let's investigate this place's secrets together, eh?
It near boggles the mind that so...
The books ne'er seem to...
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a worrywart. I know what I'm doing.
We ought to keep watch, lest we be set upon from behind.
We'll manage, whatever comes. We always do, don't we?
Is that it? Okay. That's it. Whoop-de-woo. Yeah.
Let me get that.
Yeah, we might as well go ahead and search everything in here. Okay.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your voice low, lest my heart leap from my throat.
And why did I do this again? That's the HO. Ooh, because maybe there's something cool here.
We have found a material.
Oh,
The
lovely.
different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Oh, thank you for Captain Obvious. At least now we can, I guess, exit out. We're gonna go back this way. Take a night. Then we're gonna go to the Cajun Magistrate.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
We ought to put it to good use. A good fleet will ensure we are prepared. Good morrow, everyone.
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust?
Okay. Then we gotta go back to the damn slums. But then we could finally get out of here. Yay!
Too quiet here for my liking.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the arisen.
Well, have you found some place I might... Oh, to think such a place exists. Guide me outside, then. Come along.
Next time I should just fucking grab and carry them. Yeah, this gold is annoying. Follow me, old man. Here we go.
This should be far enough. My thanks. If you truly are a risen, words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes.
Nice.
Now to report to Captain Brandt.
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
The person we're here to meet is nowhere to be seen. Shall we come back later?
Yes, we
I'm
will.
not sure we're making any progress here. We might want to remind ourselves of the particulars of our task.
It is a little annoying that I have to doze off so much, but that's okay.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we are to strengthen your majesty, it seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man mayhap it would be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you? I thank you. Pray.
Nice.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true arisen. While examining the palace ledger for evidence of the Queen Regent's misdeeds, I made a curious discovery. For some time now, it seems she has been diverting a veritable mountain of gold to the daily purchase of sweet crown flower. What's more, this inexpedient spending habit is recorded to have begun the very day on which Arthur, the would-be arisen, appeared on the scene. This cannot be mere happenstance. I can only conclude that these sums are passing into the hands of Arthur, and yet 'tis strange, for sweet crown flowers only grow on the eastern edge of Vermund. I dare say 'twas not an item chosen idly. Mayhap this knowledge is a frail hope to be certain. Yet all the same, I would ask that your majesty venture. I am glad to hear it, for I cannot shake the feeling that uncovering...
This might be worth a read.
Shall we take a closer look?
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him? I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
You have our gratitude. Lead the way.
Oh, fucking A. That goes off at least until the beginning of daytime.
Follow me.
Now pray that the griffin does not come. Yeah, Caracosta. I don't even know what that is.
As a matter of fact, I appreciate you carrying our heavy items, but do let me know if you need a hand.
Oh, pay me no mind. 'Tis one of a servant's many privileges to be entrusted with such articles of value.
In another world, I learned that a forgotten driftstone lies nearby. If I've ever seen them.
Ice attacks would only be to its advantage. We'll have to try something else.
I'll save you!
Go where your help is needed.
That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Feast your eyes on this.
There's that griffin.
Remarkable synchronicity.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
No sense weighing down my pack with rotten food. I'll dispose of it now, before the stink sets in.
Boom. Big boom.
To make camp only when the need arises.
Battles atop bridges are best avoided.
Oh, well spotted. Most impressive. Such a thing escaped my master's notice entirely.
Here, if you please.
Oh, Christine. To me, you dumb idiot.
Master, goblins!
I will protect you. You must cleanse yourself with that oil, post haste.
Jesus, he's siding. That's annoying when they freaking sneak behind you. Eh, well.
You would have me lead? Consider it's done.
Yeah, frick the cough.
Now, what might that be?
We ought to take a closer look.
How much farther?
Like that!
See you being drenched. Dry off as soon as you can. It seems we have engaged our foe.
Might we not use their range to our advantage?
All aware of it.
Fall back, and I will heal you with their magics. Don't fight back.
Oh, come on. Oh, that was an oops. Very much an oops.
The false sovereign has been an enigma for far too long. What say we make for Vermin's eastern edge and investigate him?
Yes.
I can guide you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Master, I found it. Saurians, Master. Ice attacks will soon see the stoker.
Oh. Maybe that's what it was trying to get me to do? Don't know.
Is enough to make camp only when the need arises.
Much appreciated. Here. Figured I ought to thank you.
Oh.
Could you come over here?
That's what that was for.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you, as long as it takes.
Yon statue makes for a fine landmark.
Climbing it would grant a clearer picture of our environs.
Wow. That was really horrible frame rate.
Fall back, and I will heal you from the magic. Hold right there. Dare I say it? We trounced our foe, well and true.
Overconfidence is an enemy in and of itself. Let us instead strive to better ourselves with every battle.
You're soaked. Do try not to catch cold.
Let us see what you're made of.
I'll pick that up. We might have need of it.
continue to increase my carrying capacity.
Follow me.
This is generally used as a material.
I'm sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
Oh, that's bullshit.
What do you do to provoke it? It's most wrong. Do be mindful of your surroundings.
Master, watch out!
It seems we have enraged our foe.
Might we not use their rage to our advantage?
Understood.
Tis a foe worthy of caution. Not say our best.
No quarrel here. I am grateful to be
First and foremost, we'll want to knock it off balance. 'Twill prove a much well done. The enemy slows. Perhaps we could tire them out.
over here.
You are in need of healing. Allow me. Wait a minute.
Oh, come on.
Let us first consider how we might tackle our foe. Such behemoths are only fighting on standing.
Interesting. I suppose we could try to tip the odds in our favour.
Understood.
Look out, Arisen! We're under attack!
Strike hard enough, we might not have to do this twice.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall.
Wow.
You're well fond of picking things up, aren't you?
Yeah, we did it. That was good. They're not quite super easy yet, but now they're getting more doable.
Come to think of it, we're all of differing vocations, aren't we?
Our respective abilities are unique as well.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Really? It's a fucking village? Might need to stay here for a night.
Right, just follow me.
You there. Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here, that's for sure.
That man just now seems rather on edge.
You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about... There's no business to be had here.
An appropriate choice arisen. I'll gladly take the lead.
Is that who I think it is? So you say, but you wait.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Yes.
The safer the roads, the heavier my pockets. Do come again. Well met, sir.
No purchases.
Items. Guess that's about as good as I'm going to get there today.
You made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Gold is a resource best spent judiciously.
Ah, you must be the visitor I've heard so much about. Have you some business here in the village? You would know of our village? As you can see, 'tis a simple place, tucked away on the eastern edge of Vermund. Is there aught else I can help you with, sir? Arthur. 'Tis a name unfamiliar to me, I'm afraid. At least, no one by that name lives here, sir. As you like, sir.
This is the inn. We've room to spare if you're looking to spend. Of course, nothing's free in this world.
Yeah. Nice. I guess we could do deluging shots. So we got High Frigor, and that's it for her. Okay.
We must rest, though the sun is still up.
It's a bit expensive, but you know what? It
Now
ain't too
you will
bad.
be able to attack at range.
Upon my life, no foe shall approach the Arisen.
Fine place to collect my
Yeah. At least we got to heal up a little bit.
Tread carefully. It seems our every step is being watched.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. You found me out far sooner than most. I trust you are enjoying your sojourn in our fair village. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is easily explained.
It is strange.
For 'tis here that thieves are instructed in the skills they require. To begin with, those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential aptitude. Of course, you are no exception. That you stand here now is proof you were deemed a worthy candidate, which is to say, you have my approval as the Thiefmeister. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Quite a bit, I should think. Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see, and your title tends to make you stand out among the rumors we collect. You're the second Arisen to come to Vermont, and you've allied yourself with Captain Brandt against the Queen Regent. In response, she's... Oops. I mustn't say another word. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. I merely strive to maintain neutrality. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular power. Such is our village code. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone by that name. Is there aught else you'd care to ask? Aye. Take care then. You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty.
That was fucking worth.
The Maester's teaching is yours, Arisen. I dare say there's no truer sign of mastery, nor better reward for your efforts.
I shall strive to learn from your example, that I might reach new heights of my own.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
'Tis not our place to hurry.
Oh, really? 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 Okay. Ooh. All right.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up.
Hi, buddy.
Dear me. Disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair I answer any questions weighing on you. Come on. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't say a word.
Neutral, huh?
Goodness.
But I suppose
They're
I
silly.
can tell you, the situation being what is. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, once. But he's been exiled. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen, we're men and women of shadow. Center stage isn't our place to stand. That's why he was cast out. He'll ne'er be part of our village again. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was in line to become the next thief maester, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial, so the title fell to me. That's when he went on to use the scar in his chest to pose as the Arisen. And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh?
Ah.
Now he gets to sit pretty on the best seat in the kingdom. Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he's not who he says he is. He's a wily one, that Dara. Always was careful not to leave behind a shred of evidence. But we can't have him thinking that he gets to go off and enjoy a peaceful life in a lap of luxury after breaking our code. Methinks he needs something to remind him of the debt he owes us. Here, this should do the trick. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you.
No.
That all you wanted to ask?
Still Final Fantasy?
No, Dragon's Dogma
What can I
2.
say?
Really?
Not many people bother with
I've
this.
heard some
Luckily
things.
for me, you were different.
Microtransaction
Knew I was right
complaints.
to bet and
Yes,
go with
it's
you.
annoying, but I did none of those. They're noob
Anyway,
traps, which is even more
Most visitors get fooled into going
devious.
up to the manor.
Ah, buddy.
Did you brush your teeth, James?
Did you brush your teeth, buddy?
Yeah. You still have other games you need to finish.
Yeah, I know,
Send
like
them
Final
back
Fantasy.
with a trifle, and if they don't question
Nope.
it,
You're just hopping all over your games.
Yep.
anyone that complacent has got no
When you
business being
finish,
here.
what start?
We only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go so far as to say that the entire village was built around this spot.
How are you?
Good.
Good? Want to say hi to everybody?
That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with anyway. Most visitors get fooled into we send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question, we only train the rare few who make it here. Some might go, that all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time.
Go get daddy! Go get daddy! I'm sure this is bringing appropriate atmosphere to your game, Chris.
Yes, squeaky
Squeak, squeak,
to
squeak.
the Thieves Guild.
Thieves Guild?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now.
Well, you can't be very sneaky on your thief skill when you're squeaking all the time.
I know.
It's like, I'm gonna sneak. Squeak, squeak, squeak!
All right, I will be back, everyone. Gotta put the boys to bed.
You hear all that? Are you hear the squeaking? Yeah, well, that. James? What are you doing?
All right, I'm back.
You're the one, then? Fie. I'd hoped I'd not be seeing you here.
This bodes ill. How dare you?
Thank you, sir.
Huzzah!
Seems my days are naught but toil.
Ring of Cooling. Got another one of you. money. Hello.
I wasn't worried for a moment. Wherever you go, we pawns will...
Well met, sir.
Follow me.
Well met, sir.
Oh.
How might I be of service?
That was, of course, interesting. Let me... Nope. Can't eat. Okay. So we gotta head back. Yep, we're starting to run again.
Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Each to their own. Master, I discovered a treasure chest hereabouts during my last journey beyond the rift. Shall I guide you to it? Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor. We must not let down our guard.
What is this? Oh, that's actually useful.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
We ought to take a closer look. Might you consider lightening your pack, Master?
Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet. curative ought to do the trick. Ah, now here's a surprise.
A splendid discovery. Interesting.
There we go.
I shall have to inform my own master of this.
Heh. Alright, I should be. Wait. Give to Christine. Give to Christine. Hey, lantern oil's actually useful. Hey, money. Good.
We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labors.
I don't like it when things fly overhead.
Another statue. Mayhap 'twill yield us all to view.
Shall we search for a path to lead us to it?
Our foe stumbles. Just one more push ought to bring it down.
Strike fast, and our quarry shall fall. Risen, are you all right?
I hope you weren't expecting mercy.
Oh.
The paths to victory are myriad indeed. That strategy never would have occurred to me.
It is not what I expected.
Harpies descend.
'Tis weak to fire.
Really? Oh, give to... That will help. And we'll give you that too.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
We're starting to get powerful. But just starting.
That was thrilling. I did not know I could feel so alive.
Whatever 'tis you need, I shall gladly oblige.
There, that's a little
Stay
better.
With me, Arisen. Wait right there. You have no need of my assistance at present, but I shall be ready to render aid at a moment's notice.
Alright, let's keep on Tarios. No.
A profitable endeavor.
Hello. Another secret token.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
No, we're still looting.
I seem to recall there being a treasure chest in this area when I explored it in other worlds. Shall I lead the way?
I don't care about my pawn being very heavy.
I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills together.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
Shard. Drought. And some potion. Ah, that's what that was.
Do we truly expect to find aught of value in a chest hidden in a place like this?
There's treasure within, I'm certain. But there's only one way to find out.
And lantern oil.
We have found a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations.
Hello. Is this what I'm looking for? Fine fruit? Oh. Alright. Not too bad. Let's keep going. Sure, this is what I really wanted, but you know what? Worth it.
This seems a decent spot for a campsite.
There's no reason to rush into our bedrolls.
Here we go again.
If we must, let us finish this quickly.
Zion. You have my protection.
24. Holy cow. That's pretty cool.
Let us see what you're made of.
I see you've been drenched. Dry off as soon as you can.
Nice. Right, let's get back to whatever the frick we're supposed to be doing. And we're about to get back to town. Nice. So I got the ultimate thief.
Don't think I'll stand for this.
Do not test me.
Like, what the hell happened there? Whatever.
Naught more can be done.
Alright. I still got at least probably an hour to play. Now I might be able to get some better pawns.
If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough.
Stop that!
Yeah, whatever. Let's go back to town. It's getting dark anyways.
I'm done for, aren't I?
And I still have not enough stamina. Alright.
Here, if you please.
I am attentive and loyal, and prefer to remain by your side. In battle.
Dismiss you, Tifa.
So? 'Tis a pity we must part after sharing. Are you fit to travel? Then let's not.
Come on. Thief. Let's try to find for some powerful thieves. Thieves that will stick around for me for a while.
I know precisely when a curative is needed, Master. You'll never fall in battle so long as I'm around.
Be well, Arisen. I'm not one
Let
for
us work together to honor.
There we go.
There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be glad to assist you.
Damn, okay.
Have you found any of the items we
So the next one will be nice.
discussed, perchance? Do come again.
This might be worth a read.
Let's have a look then.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your... Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty?
Yes, I have.
This appears to be a bill calling for the arrest of a man named Dara. But hold a moment. Does this man's countenance not bear an uncanny resemblance? I see. If your majesty is certain that the two are one and the same, then I'm... Ah, but of course. I surmise you're a clever plan. The Queen Regent will be forced to deny any connection to our new sovereign. Furthermore, 'twill serve as an attestation to Dara's existence, which shall remain an undeniable truth. And all the while, the doubt, a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill will prove its worth in due course.
There's my
So the
24.
false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Deezer. This spider has woven her web rather carefully.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim as a true Arisen. For some time now, 'twas said that the false sovereign was recovering from his battle wounds. But as I hear, and so, in honor of it, the false sovereign's identity is still beyond our ken. Even the matter of from where he hails remains...
Alright, so I still got 2 more basic quests.
But may us approaching the false sovereign at one of these gatherings could afford you a glimpse into the What say you, your majesty? My thanks. Some of the sentries posted at the masquerades are under my command. I shall have them ease security. Once your infiltration is successful, you will need only don a mask and act the part of an invitee. Few here. This should suffice. Take care, your majesty. There is one. Masquerades being as they are, much is made of appearances at such gatherings, and 'twould be...
That is not what I want to be doing right now.
There's a ladder here.
We ought to put it...
Need anything?
Stop by again soon.
Where is the inn?
Come take a look. You'll be glad you did.
Ooh. I need some more dappled ore. Not the greatest, but and that's more important. I need a griffin pinion.
It.
Savage Fang. That's pretty much what I've got now.
Always a pleasure. Welcome to Bjorn's Armor, and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Really helpful. No. Not really.
So before you check the price, just remember,
Damn it.
misers die early.
Yes, I
Hope
get.
to see you again.
Go to better places.
Not dying? That's just as well. Better to be selective than wasteful.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch in my case.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to the full.
I'll keep that for now. Okay, that's a little better.
Almost hospitality. In all the... What?
All right, good. I think we're ready.
You know where to find me. The sound confused me, but I'm certain there is one.
Ooh, I thought I killed myself.
Hiya,
risen. Have you brought me a bunch of flowers already? Oh, just look. These say, would you mind terribly if... See, one of my friends taught me a magic spell. It's supposed to let you meet whomever you like. All you have to do is find a silver stone. But there's the problem. I've been looking all... Would you find a silver stone and bring it to... For true. And you... I'll be waiting. Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. They're hard to find, aren't they?
Alright. Back to the fucking inn.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared
Go.
all right on the roads, despite the hour. Much obliged.
What are you doing? We've not been given leave to rest yet.
Oh, I can't find a silver stone anywhere. Have you... Oh, just look how it shines. Thank you. Say, aren't you cute? Well, I'll tell you. My mother and father... I don't even... Not to say I'm unhappy at the gracious hand
That
of
kind of
God,
sucks.
but I'd really like to meet them. I want to tell them how grateful I am. Oh, it's so shiny. Oh...
Miss Daphne seemed pleased with our efforts. Mayhap we ought to pay her an...
Oh, it's so
Quests. Alright. I guess that's...
Mayhap you'll learn aught of this scoundrel who would claim your title if you attend a palace masquerade. We're off to Vernworth Palace, then.
Not
pawns are
quite.
barred from entering the palace, but nothing shall keep me from escorting you to the gates.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the
Right.
roads, despite the... hour. You know where to find me.
This luck. They look sturdy enough to climb.
Ah, excellent find.
We ought to bring word of this to Captain Brandt.
Okay, go do this one first. We're gonna do the masquerade.
no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I must ask you to comport yourself with the utmost...
You're far from your station, are you not?
It's a night out, everyone. Yay. I'm finally getting some stuff done.
We shed our faces at the door, so too our cares.
Is this fast truly to the Sovereign's taste?
Another fancy party hosted by the Arisen. You'd think he's feeling plenty merry by now.
Listen, I've seen my fair share of... Is this fast truly to...
No time to talk, I'm afraid. I'm a busy...
I do wonder who's behind the mask, but I shan't pry.
What brings you here? Another ale can't make my dancing any worse.
You wouldn't want to make...
Why, you're... No. Pay me no mind.
We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
It would seem our sovereign has recovered enough to walk.
Surely these extract...
All this merrymaking is a...
Pray, leave me be, sir.
Twould seem
I do wonder who's behind the mask.
All this revelry.
So, tell me more of this ox cart.
As I hear it, it turned from the high road only to vanish. It was carrying some few dozen pawns at the time as well.
Smiles are the finest reward I could...
All the same dismal affair. Have you heard? There's to be more restrictions on...
I find it liberating to...
Twouldn't do to meddle.
Everyone who dances with me complains.
I'm frightfully busy. No time for...
Ooh, treasure chest.
There's comfort in the hung land of daily life.
Really what I was hoping for, but whatever. Eat more, escape too.
I find it liberating to...
Okay.
No. We who are gathered. No. We who are gathered.
these masks are naught but a hindrance.
All this merrymaking is a
Best to remain sober.
Surely these extravagant...
I fear I've not used... We're the best there is, and that... I've things to do. I think...
You were posted in front of the passage yesterday, right?
Why, no. We who are gathered here are...
Alright, let me check something real quick here.
Off to market I go.
E'er the same, tired face.
Mayhap a banquet would alleviate.
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard, anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of being the Arisen over in the tavern about 6 months ago. Just be sure you play your part well, whatever the truth. The Arisen takes the crown here in Vermund, after all. The fellow Drake or two, and I reckon you'll earn the people's faith.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour what you like.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the noble's presence? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty. Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget,
These celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters?
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses
Hello.
and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
Thank you. Richards. Wow. Okay.
Got to earn my coin while I can, I suppose. Even I know when to shut my trap.
Two.
Master, pray let me know beforehand if we are to meet somewhere different.
Do take care not to stray so far next time.
That wasn't my plan. But hey.
I'm a predicament.
A ladder, is it? How convenient.
We ought to put it to good use.
Been a while since I heard a good story.
There you are.
I overheard some of the salt.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a... Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mentioned. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him.
Oh, I've actually
played
a decent amount.
Allow me to investigate this matter further. You've done well, Your Majesty. Thank you.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this.
There is much we ought to tend to, or shall change once we've attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'Tis best you do so. Very well. Praying is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we worked...
So I've got that. You know what? I guess we should do that. We could do it.
There is much we ought to tend to. Aught shall change once we have attended. If Your Majesty has any unfinished bit, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow. We shall depart early in the morning.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, Your Majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern. We've been had. The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter.
Godsway, huh?
Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true Arisen. 'Twould do much to explain the events that we have beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving Your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform Your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brandt's investigation.
True enough.
Tried that one. We're going to do the beggar's tale.
This is generally...
Oh, it's not right. It doesn't make any sort of sense. The doctor examined him afore and said he'd be better, yet e'er since he came here...
I understand how you must feel. But you must see, there is no medicine that can heal him outright. I am caring for him as best. However, if you truly cannot entrust him, mayhap convalescing in a place familiar to him would aid his recovery. Of course, I would be sure to visit him as often.
Home, you say?
Dear, we are pressed enough as 'tis.
All right, he stays. but pray bring my son back to health.
I will look after him.
Ah, I'll take that. We might find you.
Sir, ought you not be in... Ah, 'tis a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I regret that I cannot offer you a cup of tea, not to mention, I have to find... Oh. You wouldn't happen you would procure it yourself. In that case, the slums are a bane to the body's humours, and its residents are... We do what we can with what little we have. Your aid is most appreciated.
Tellers, Maya's might can be harvested from phantoms. Monsters that wander the world a night.
Yes, of course. I see it now.
What should I do?
I know.
Ne'er in my wildest dreams could I have imagined 'twould be the magistrate you called here. Not that I...
What to do? Hoy, Arisen! Do you know the river close by the church? Well, that's a problem for the church, as it draws from the river to make holy. I was thinking you could help the priests by finding some gold. I was hoping I'll help too. I'll look for gold ore.
2 pieces of gold ore.
Though 'tis sold in shops, mining some ourselves might prove the better choice.
I quite agree.
Lovely.
Some call it cultured, I call it dull.
This game is really trying to take away all my worthwhile materials.
Ah, excellent.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all...
I have 1 miasmite. I don't have...
Right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me. The solution eludes me, but I'm certain there is one.
Always guess the wrong freaking way.
Well met, sir.
I need to mine some gold ore.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? Stop by again soon.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Welcome to... And quality's what you need if you want to survive. So hope to see you again.
Great. I'm gonna have to mine more gold ore. It's 3, huh? Fuck. It's kind of expensive.
Welcome.
Off to market.
Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads, despite the hour. You know where to find me.
Sorry, this cough is so weak, it's...
Can't bring myself to do much.
Yes, sir.
There you go.
Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Ah, but only if you've the time and inclination, of course. As servants of the gracious hand, We provide yet, at times, to... Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and by chance, he was examined by a roaming man claiming to be a doctor. So, he was put into our care. Here he is. This young man is Lubomir. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine the only cure, that they might inflate its price. But I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. Ed, come. We've medicine to prepare.
Psst. You there. Help me. Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now I can scarce lift myself up. See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just... He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. And now he's... Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... something isn't right about this place. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the Gracious Hand...
Interesting.
Come tell me of them, won't you? I'd see to it myself, but I can hardly move.
I wish life was nothing but the good bits.
Oh, someone help me. Jahan? Bruno, where have you gone? Oh.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Oh, some...
Medicine? Medicine! Now!
Okay.
May the heavens protect me. My days are spent...
Might I beg but a moment of your... A moment's prayer can do a what? A moment's prayer can do...
I spend my days in quiet reflect...
Yeah? What is it? I've not got food atwixt my teeth. I've not got food atwixt my...
Chaos in the world begins with... A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
Each of our patients deserves our full attention. Each of our patients... Might you be a friend of Lubomir's? He's seen better days, hasn't he? There has been talk of sending him down to the basement. That is, the basement sick room, where our most critical... None of the other sisters are permitted entry, including Teles. She gives the patients a special medicine. I know not what kind, which is to be expected. And yet, a part...
So, the worst of us are taken to the basement. Mayhap that's the source of the queer voices I hear at night. And none save the abbess can enter? If the gracious hand has a secret, 'tis the abbess who keeps it, I reckon. You've done this much for me. Would you be willing to go for... You've my thanks. Of course, all the better should your search come to naught. But if you do find aught amiss down, should you find evidence fit to implicate her, will you help me see to it? See, I've already reported my suspicions to the Sentinels, and we've arranged a signal. If you apprehend so I beg you, sir, find the evidence you need.
To get to the bottom of what is happening at the Gracious Hand, we shall have to acquire evidence of any misdeeds.
I quite agree.
Might I beg but a moment?
How might we enter the basement sick room?
Splendid. I need...
Oh, someone help me. Oh.
Mayhap 'twould serve us well to track down the former patients mentioned in these records of treatment.
I quite agree.
Okay. So we're going to...
This performance is the pinnacle.
A common...
Is it true you're the Arisen? That's what I've heard anyhow. Only, I seem to recall someone else boasting of just be sure you play your part. A fellow Drake or two.
Elena. Ah, yes. The Abbess of the Gracious Hand. A fine woman by all accounts. I was in her care once myself.
Oh, lovely.
I've always felt there's something... You see, I was only a little under the weather when I entered her care. But then I started getting sicker and sicker, till I was certain death would come for me. In the end, I survived, but methinks I was one of the lucky few. So many died down there, and once I saw her, the abbess. She handed him a large parcel, all wrapped up. And he gave her something small. You'd think 'twere medicine, but I'd not have bought medicine from a man like that. He had the look of a scoundrel. They were whispering, but I did hear one of them say aught about keeping quiet. 'Tis well, where'd they meet? 'Twas in the square, in the eastern part of the common quarter, and always...
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager.
No harm in picking a few.
Lady Eleanor's a goodly person, a saint. I wavered between life and death for quite some time in that. Can't say as I missed that basement, mind. 'Tis an eerie. Suppose 'tis only to be expected, given the state of those assembled.
Maybe I'll keep right here.
Alright, let's try to get some more stuff done.
Time to be heading home. Why me?
What the hell I'm doing? What a surprise.
Here.
Aye, this is plenty. Lord Phasus is like to be in your debt. Nicely done. Suppose it can't have been easy to procure this much so quickly.
You suppose wrong. I command their full faith.
Damn.
'Tis simple for me to extract what I require.
Ha! You're a fearsome one. Here's hoping I ne'er end up in your care.
Enough. I gave you yours, now you give me mine. I'd not be seen here with you.
Ah, of course. Wouldn't want to hurt the Lady Saint's image in the eyes of the common folk, would we? Here's your special medicine.
Glad we understand each other. Till next time.
Aye, be seeing you.
This is not the first we've heard of Lord Phasus. What could his aim be, I wonder?
That's odd.
What's your problem?
A moment's prayer can do a world of good.
There's a ladder here.
Ah, excellent find.
Was at night.
Might I beg but a moment of your time? I fear I've much to attend. A moment's prayer.
To face it, no one's coming.
You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? What? You found a medicine used only in the basement sick room? I don't like the sound of that. Do you think... Mayhap you could show it to the doctor I saw before coming here. Radcliffe, his name was. Pray, sir, do what you can. I must know. You're back. Pray, tell me, have you found anything? These look like Johann and Bruno. I recall them being especially meek to the abbess. Mayhap that's what got them out safely. At any rate, they may know aught of use. Loath as I... You're back. Pray, tell me, have these look like Johann and Bruno? I recall them being especially... At any rate, they may know aught of...
Okay. Oh, it's a checkpoint rest town. Wonderful. Okay.
Prayers will surely be rewarded in the
Wish I had someone to talk to.
Mine is a life devoted.
My bed calls.
I fear this foe may be beyond our abilities at present.
Let us trust in the Arisen's judgment.
Wrong direction.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
The right way. That's not what I wanted to do, but oh well.
Having more of these to hand ought serve us well in battle.
Let us take care when and how we put them to use.
Excellent. Just what I was hoping for.
That was the right way.
With the aid of Sir Kendrick and his helper in locating, 'twas a royal library that was sealed off by a sovereign of some generation in a bid to pass the throne on to his own descendants. This sovereign attempted to consign, alas, 'twould seem that, no matter the age, the avarice of those in power is all but guaranteed. Yet 'tis clear it serves them not, almost laughably so. The sovereign's lie, what can we learn from this? My time in that tenebrous jail has only... I stare at the page, but alas, they were confiscated. As I recall, prisoners' possessions are held, though as I hear it, masquerades are being held of late. Should you happen to enter the venue, mayhap you would find... What say you? Would you consider... I am in your debt. Pray, infiltrate the...
So many quests. So many quests.
Can't put a price on peace and quiet.
Yay, my house.
Can't wait for the new equipment coming. All I need my help. Whether I could spend all day
Items. Give there. Frickin' A. Just morning.
A good sleep will ensure we are prepared for the morrow.
Doubtful that my pawn is going to be used.
A good sleep does wonders.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Ready to forge on?
Yes. I am.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
Let us endeavor to keep...
Fancy a look at my wares? Always a pleasure.
This ladder looks sturdy enough to climb.
I long for the times when I...
Let's, about keeping on and,
Wolves, Master! We have no means of exploiting our enemy's weakness. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements.
How dare you!
oh, that's a nice blade. We need to go to 2.
Speaking of which, the pawns in this party are women all.
And yet no two of us are the same.
I did not fall to Pharaoh.
Plenty more where that came from.
Splendid.
Yeah. Got him.
Aught fell from the beast as it breathed its last.
The beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike ought to send it gazing skyward.
Strike fast and true, and our quarry shall fall. I sustain yours. Focus. A moment of indecision may spell out doom.
Really now? Oh. I shouldn't have died. That was me being an idiot. Wow. Wow.
enemy's weakness.
You have my protection.
And that was 300,000 fails at once.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes.
Beast can scarce stand. A well-placed strike, just gazing skyward.
Focused attack will end this foe.
Running like a coward.
It is a foe worthy of caution. Naught save our best will do. Of course. It seems we have enraged our foe. I do not use their rage to our advantage. I am well aware of what it is.
I'll combine my magic with yours that you might cast the spell more quickly.
That was a little better. But only a little.
'Twas a trial indeed, but one we surpassed with skill.
The tide of battle was in our
Then
favor.
that was pretty poor for me. That's a bore.
No sense letting the enemy gain.
How the hell did I miss? Oh.
The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Let my magic imbue your weapon with the fury of the elements. I knew you would prevail, Master.
Flawless execution.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Fortunately, ice does not do me any good.
We have found a material.
I'm
Wow.
sure we'll find a purpose for it in due time.
A material. Okay.
That was incredible. Never have I encountered such a strategy.
It is not what I expected.
I'm going the right direction. Okay. We are going to...
This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, adventuring is toilsome as 'tis, and yet you do it with a laden pack. I cannot but admire your strength.
Douse the flames before it is too late.
Let's not be hasty now.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
No, no. We are staying away from the griffin. We want nothing to do with the griffin still.
Here we go again. We fight. To arms. Understood. My sustain is yours to lead.
Many thanks. This is for you.
I don't even know what you gave me, but thank you.
I'll gather this. It might be of use.
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
Yeah, no.
I quite agree.
No! I'm not sending anyone into that cave!
But Jonas, isn't it your duty to aid our people?
This world's gone to the dogs. Think I can manage?
Sir Arisen, I am sorry you had to wit. Jonas has been harsher in his... Yet how can he condone leaving a man to his death is beyond my ken. This, though the chief has forbidden it, a number... Will you aid us in our efforts?
We must make haste if we are to arrive in time to assist. Tis inspiring to see Sir Fioran fly to his fellow's aid. Let us hasten to Stormwind Cave and join the rescue effort.
Very well. I'll guide you there directly.
Fancy a look at my wares?
Yeah. So you have... Oh. I've got...
Do come again.
Why does the old man venture out to sea day after day? What does he seek to prove?
So I just steal all that. And there. That's better stats.
Curious, isn't it?
Perhaps we will understand more in time.
Well then, son. How might I be of service?
What manner of fish is this?
A cave.
Shall we proceed into the depths?
Proceeding ill-prepared invites an early grave.
Understood. Good.
You've come. I knew I could count on you. In we go then.
Our aid is required, Master. Let us depart with due haste.
No doubt we will have to plumb the cave's depths to find our charge. Shall we press
Of
on?
course we have to.
I
The
can
only
guide
way.
you to the vicinity of our destination, Master.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Can I get some gold?
Let my magics grant you an elemental boon. I shan't allow any further harm to come to you. Well done.
So many fucking Sorens are in here.
More of the same things.
Danger might lurk anywhere. Wear every shadow, and mind the ceiling.
Remain alert, and naught shall catch us by surprise.
We trounced our foe, well and true.
We mustn't allow ourselves to become complacent. Take each trial as it comes.
Hey, Bubsy. Nice. And we'll take one person off.
Here, an enchantment of cold to freeze our foes. Well fought, Arisen.
We can ill afford to grow old. Our foe is not yet light.
Not bad. One of us has been drenched. My curative magics are at your disposal. Corpse right there.
We cannot let down our guard even for a moment, lest victory slip away from us.
I'm saved. Thank you.
I suppose we'll be wanting to report back now.
Alright, we've got an escort mission.
We have completed our quest with nary a hitch. I cannot wait to see Sir Jonas eat his words. Fret not, Master. I know precisely where this person can be found.
The guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Excuse me while I wait.
Right, just follow me.
No, we don't need to kill all the Saurians. Let's go.
Be on your guard. There are innumerable corners where an enemy might conceal themselves here.
Keep your eyes peeled.
By the way, that's not how you go into my jets.
Is there any way to climb up there? I'm not sure what we'll find, but it might be something useful.
Master, I believe I could be of aid here. Might I be of assistance?
That wasn't too bad of a quest.
Could you come over here?
Yeah, hold on. Gotta wait for everybody to join.
Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boots.
I expect that's a common occurrence in our line of work.
So, 'twould seem your rescue mission was a success. No matter. You'll accept your punishment.
How can you say that, Jonas? Now you're just being cruel.
Cruel, am I? And what do you call disobeying my orders and endangering? You're banished. All of you. You'll find no way to...
What a poor thanks for rescuing our charge. That man is not fit to be village chief, if you ask me.
'Tis loathsome being the bearer of such ill tidings.
I've no time to be social. I've too much to do.
Alright, we're gonna go over here.
common reward. Frustratingly so.
We cannot expect gleaming treasures round every corner.
Oh, I gotta go to MILF. Okay. What the hell's going on with... Alright, everybody. I think I'm gonna call it a night. I'd like to thank Sil for the 200 bits, 420 Adrian for the follow, and Shady Man for the follow. I will be on tomorrow after dinner. You all have a good night. I do have to be up in like 9 hours, so this is about as far as I can